This video top presentation of Houston American Energy Corp. It's a New York Stock Exchange market company trading under ticker HUSA. HUSA has had a nice 2014 so far, from a base here around 26 cents all the way up to 44.5. Some volatility coming down from those highs, forming a triangle pattern. Stock prices upticked on Wednesday and Thursday, closing Thursday up 2.6% at 39 cents. You just want to see if this upward movement the last 2 days is a precursor to a stronger move to break out of this triangle. MACD still over top of zero, indicating an overall bullish trend. Histogram bars slowly moving back towards zero, telling us that a bullish cross could be coming of the 12 passing through the 26 EMA. Pretty neutral look to the ADX, moving back downward since the highs. All three components kind of tucked together right around 20. But you can see with the buying pressure that's come in the last 2 days, this green line, the positive DI, is trying to break back up through the ADX. That's given early on signs of some potential upward strength. Money flow index back over top of 50 and holding there. That's a bullish position that says the current price is above average prices. See, the accumulation distribution fell off. Obviously there was some selling, some profit taking, if you will, from the run up right through here at the beginning part of January and into the latter part of the month. Just kind of moving sideways now. Pretty indicative of what's going on with the share price. Nothing special there. Chaikin money flow dipped into the red with the sell-off. Starting to climb back towards zero now. By being in the red, says selling pressure over 20 period increments is still outweighing buying pressure. But by moving back towards zero, that says that ratio is evening out. Be looking to the CCI to see if it's going to break through 100 or not. The rules of the CCI basically say that the buy point is the break of 100 and the sell point is the break back down through 100. So holding the upper half of that indicator is bullish, but the technical buy signal doesn't come until the CCI breaks through the 100 mark. Full stow, just slightly over 50, saying that there is some bullish momentum still in this play. And the tricks, even though it's cooled off some, holding over top of zero indicates the trend is still bullish. Similarly with the relative strength index, we always want to see it on the upper half, over top of 50, indicating that the bulls still have control of momentum. So the signs from the lower and upper indicators are showing some neutrality, but certainly leaning towards the bullish side of things. That's a trend line that I'm looking for being broken. With the triangle, something along those lines. Some people would draw it from the closing prices, which would put it in through there. Either or, you still get the basic point of what's going on. Chart's risen, essentially formed what's called a flag pattern. Now you look for the break of the top trend line as a resistance point. See, that also ties in with some static resistance right there at 40 cents, which going back throughout the course of this 1 year chart, stock price hasn't closed above outside of this big move late in January. So that 40-cent mark is going to be a pretty important point. We'll certainly be looking for an increase in volume. It's a relatively thinly traded stock. 175,000 shares changed hands on Thursday. It's right about average for it, but you can see it can put together some nice days in excess of 1 million shares traded. In any sort of breakout, I'd want to see volume start to pick up to break the trend line through the resistance point and really start to have a much bigger day if it wants to try and take out some top-end resistance up around 44, 45 cents. To potentially go up and try and challenge the 52-week highs, right there at 48.3 cents. From a support side of things, it's worth noting that I'd look right there at 36 cents. Stock price has been holding that level for the last few weeks, and again, looking back historically, that was the resistance point, and in classic TA fashion, we want to see that serve as support now. Below that, there is some more down at 34 cents, but I'd start to become a little bit more concerned if this stock starts to fall and loses this little upward trend it's trying to build. So while it's always important in TA to note the downside, note where those support levels are, use them as stop losses. Right now I'm primarily looking at this chart to see if it's going to take on some upward pressure or not and take that next step to a new high. So those are the type of things that I'll be looking for in the HUSA chart. But as always, merely my interpretation. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.